There are these sunny afternoons of the soul, moments when everything is right. It feels like we've put our lives in order. Work is going well. Our loved ones are healthy. The future seems under control. We look at the fruits of our labor, take a breath, and in the quiet of our hearts, we say, I am okay. I am stable. Nothing can shake me. This isn't pride, but simply the quiet human feeling of security, of well-deserved peace. This is the daytime, filled with understanding and empathy. And then, sometimes slowly, sometimes suddenly, the night falls. It comes in the form of news, of loss, of betrayal, of failure. And the most terrifying part isn't the pain itself, but the disorientation, the feeling that God, who was so close in the sunny afternoon, is now infinitely distant and silent. Security evaporates, and we are left alone in the dark, asking one question, what happened? This is the feeling Job knew when he lost everything in a single day. It's the feeling of Joseph, thrown into a pit by his own brothers. It is the feeling every one of us has when the ground shakes beneath our feet, like a guide offering a map. Psalm 30 is the story of a survivor of such a night. It is one of the most honest prayers in the Bible, because it doesn't just celebrate the morning, it bravely explores the reasons for the night. This psalm is a map of the soul's natural rhythm, of the passage from day to night and from night to morning, and woven into it are three profound truths that, if we understand them, can change the way we navigate these inevitable seasons. The first truth is about the nature of our security. The second is about the unchanging character of God, and the third is about the meaning of the new joy. My invitation to you is to walk this journey together, and if along the way you feel that this conversation is important for you too, a comment, like, or subscription is a quiet way of letting us know. And now, let us immerse ourselves in David's story and his discovery.
I will exalt you, Lord, for you lifted me out of the depths and did not let my enemies gloat over me. Lord my God, I called to you for help, and you healed me. You, Lord, brought me up from the realm of the dead. You spared me from going down to the pit. Sing the praises of the Lord, you his faithful people. Praise his holy name. For his anger lasts only a moment, but his favor lasts a lifetime. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. When I felt secure, I said, I will never be shaken. Lord, when you favored me, you made my royal mountain stand firm. But when you hid your face, I was dismayed. To you, Lord, I called. To the Lord I cried for mercy. What is gained if I am silenced, if I go down to the pit? Will the dust praise you? Will it proclaim your faithfulness? Hear, Lord, and be merciful to me. Lord, be my help. You turned my wailing into dancing. You removed my sackcloth and clothed me with joy, that my heart may sing your praises and not be silent. Lord my God, I will praise you forever.
This is the journey, from day through night to morning. Let us now return to the three truths this map revealed to us and explore them in depth. The first truth is about the nature of our security. The psalmist is brutally honest. He admits, "When I felt secure, I said, I will never be shaken." Here lies the root of the night. In his sunny afternoon, he allowed a subtle, almost imperceptible shift to occur. He began to trust, not in God who gave him stability, but in stability itself. He began to believe the mountain he stood on was his own achievement. Remember King Nebuchadnezzar, who looked at Babylon and said, "Is not this the great Babylon I have built?" And in that moment, he lost everything. And then God, not in anger, but in a painful love, does one thing. He hid his face. He doesn't send a disaster. He simply withdraws the feeling of his presence. Why? To show us that any security not anchored in him is an illusion. The night is often a loving reminder of where our true stability comes from. It is an invitation to return to the source. And this leads us to the second most important truth about the unchanging character of God. In the heart of the psalm lies the greatest promise in the entire Bible. Weeping may stay for the night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. This is not just a wish, it is a fundamental law of God's reality. In the book of Lamentations, at the lowest point of a national tragedy, the prophet says, "The steadfast love of the Lord never ceases. They are new every morning." This tells us that the night, however real, however painful, is a temporary season. But the morning, God's favor, is his eternal state. Pain is a guest that comes and goes, but the joy that comes from him is our home. The hope is not that the night will not come. The hope is that the morning is guaranteed by the very character of God. Even Christ went through the darkest night on the cross, crying out, my God, why have you forsaken me?" So that his morning, the resurrection, could be the guarantee of our own. And finally, the third truth is about the meaning of the new joy. The morning is not simply a return to the old sunny afternoon. It is something entirely different. You turned my wailing into dancing. The joy that comes after the night is deeper. It is wiser, more humble, and infinitely more grateful. Because only one who has known the weight of sackcloth can truly rejoice in the lightness of the dance. Remember Joseph. After years in the night of slavery and prison, he tells his brothers, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." The night is not a curse. It is the soil in which God plants the seeds of the most genuine, unshakable joy. A joy that understands his sovereignty and mercy in a way that is impossible in an endless, sunny day. So, if you are in your sunny afternoon right now, be grateful, but stay awake. Know where your true support lies. And if you are in your night, know this: you are not forgotten. You are in a process of loving realignment. Hold on to the promise, because the morning is not just possible, it is inevitable. I just want to say a sincere thank you. Creating these videos is our service and our calling, and it's only possible because of a small community of people who believe in this cause. If what we do touches your heart, and you want to join them in our common mission of spreading God's word, the link to Patreon is below. Thank you for simply being here and sharing this time with us.